Yeah, let's take them back. Coming up, I was confused, my mommy kissing a girl. Confusion occurs coming up in the cold world. Daddy ain't around, probably out committing felonies. My favorite rapper used to sing, check out my melody. I wanna live good, so shit, I sell dope for a 4-finger ring. One of them gold ropes, Nana told me if I pass, I get a sheepskin coat.
Yes, my people, welcome back to another YouTube video, and it is the big one, our Hyrox debut. And we have also got a ton of updates, ton of big training sessions. I'm going to speak a little bit more about where we are as an athlete, our prep leading into this race. You can probably see I'm wearing this creased little vest. We are now working with Gymshark. We've just signed a new contract with Bulk. Things are moving fast, we're evolving. It's crazy because some of you watching this probably watched me back in the Fortnite streamer days. Then of course the football socials. It was a risk leaving off even our football socials that had hundreds of thousands of followers, and then of course our Fortnite channel had like 250,000. We are just completing every side quest possible. I'm so sure of it. But no, for real, the fitness stuff, the Hyrox training, all of it blended together. Absolutely loving it. I do appreciate all of you supporting. Today's video is a banger. Some track sessions, new tattoos. We actually went and won our first hybrid fitness style race, which I'm going to show you clips of. That was sick. And then of course arriving in Birmingham and the day of the race. With that being said, I appreciate all of you supporting, all of you watching. Drop a like. This does truly feel like the start of a new chapter, our first official Hyrox race. So I'm excited, and let's get into it. But we have got the new Sauconys, which I've used once on a treadmill, and they felt really good, like the stability, and just because my feet are quite wide, it works really well. But I haven't used them outside yet, so today's the first test running with them outside. So we're going to see what these are saying, and then I probably won't use them too much more. And these could be the Hyrox shoe for the season. We're going to obviously have to get another pair sometime. So boys, interval session done. I'm going to put the splits on the screen. I think I've kind of gone through them, but we kept it at sub 310 per kilometre, and on the last one we pushed it to a 2:59 per kilometre. We just about got it under 3 minutes. 90 seconds rest, we just walked across the track. Some of the reps we might have had slightly more than 90 seconds, but like I mentioned earlier, feeling really leggy today compared to like where our heart rate is and sometimes goes to in sessions. Heart rate wasn't mad high, but it just felt really leggy. So I only did the 8 reps, but felt good. We got gym session later, and it felt good to wear the Sauconys on the track. They feel real good, to be fair. Defo feel fast, so probably will be the Hyrox shoe.
Blast that back if you blasting. Hey. Uber X to Hidden Hills, give me something I can feel. If they come to Hidden Hills, then I know they know the deal. We just right there up the road, you can hit it with a stone. I be out here on my own, I'm just trying to set the tone. I've been kicked when I was down, none of that matter now. Think they run the town till we run them out of town. And they gotta relocate, got a different way they stay. Everything will be okay, man, just stay up on my way. Skid around ends with the bros, and I'm kidding to the toes. If I touch studio, then we got one. I be trying to laugh with the bros.
Fucking hell. Fuck off. Yes, people, that was tough, man. And the main reason that was tough is not just because of the session being tough, but my legs going into it. There's days like that, especially when we're really picking up the volume, and the intensity of our sessions this week has picked up a lot in terms of maybe a few weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, we're doing more like low zone work, we're now starting to push up the amount of time we're spending at threshold, and again, just the intensity of sessions. So legs need to adapt a bit. It makes sessions like that proper hard. Like, I knew from the first round that was going to be all mental, but we got through it. Big push at the end of that last round, doubling up all the distances and the reps, but it feels so good now, man. Now we got it done. 12 kg wall balls. Feels strong, man, feels strong. And again, like, those sessions, sometimes you just got to get through it. You're not going to be at your best, like, you're not going to feel your best, but we ran this morning, had a big few days, football, so yeah, we ticked it off, and that's all that matters. So.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune. When I'm back on top in June. I said that's life.
That's life.
And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around.
Yes, my people, we are back, and we have had a crazy big kind of peak week where training intensity is really ramping up now. A bit random, but last minute decision last night, 2 messages exchanged trying to get a ticket to enter Flatout fitness race, which is essentially format very similar to Hyrox. And for me personally, leading into our obviously big Hyrox race, I thought that it would be a perfect way to get a good kind of training stimulus or race stimulus, be in a race environment. And after a long week where our body is definitely feeling it, I know for a fact that if I'm in a race environment, there's actually a bit of prize money up for grabs, £500 for the winner. I'm going to be able to push myself a whole lot more compared to if I went to the gym and just trained on my own. Bit nervous, I can't lie, because our body isn't in mint condition. I'm going to put the format of the race on the screen now, and all of it is with a 10 kg weight vest. The runs are shorter, but the stations look hard, and because everything's with a 10 kilo weight vest, including the runs, I feel like this one's gonna hurt. But again, I feel like this is only gonna help us get a good training, race stimulus in. But again, like I said, experience that race environment before Hyrox. Those like pre-race nerves, all of that. But yeah, we're on the way there now. The race is being filmed, so I'm gonna put some clips up, and probably we'll do a debrief as well.
To feel what I felt before, but you just keep moving toward me. What do I do?
Morning people, we're back at it again. Big week of training, lots of intensity. Again, this is probably going to be what's classed as like one of my peak weeks as we lead into Hyrox. And I can't lie, I'm not showing you every single session. A lot of our work and our volume work, especially our aerobic base building work, is like easier runs, easy bike. For me, when I look long term in the sport of Hyrox and I look at the top competitors, a lot of these people and guys have backgrounds in endurance sports. They've developed their slow twitch fibers, they've built their aerobic base, and it's something that for me, coming from a football background, is something that I'm definitely definitely behind on in terms of that duration of developing those slow twitch fibers, building that aerobic base. So that's why it's really important. Also, it's a case of like, as a heavier runner, someone that is slowly coming down weight to be more efficient and faster in the sport of Hyrox, things like my long, easy bikes, they're great for me, because it gets to a point with my weekly kilometers that if I try and push it too much or any farther, that it's going to lead to injury. My knees are going to be sore, my ankles are going to be sore. But it also goes back to that original point, like building my aerobic base and continuing to develop that is a major part of my journey if I do want to compete with the top guys in the sport. With that being said, we have got an exciting speed session today. Obviously, we're going to continue to add more intensity, add more speed work as we get really close to our actual debut Hyrox. So today we're heading back to the track. We're going to do a very similar session to what we did previously of just 1 kilometer splits. What we're going to do this time around is we're just going to reduce the recovery time and make it an active 60 seconds recovery jog. And again, I'm not going to push for crazy speeds. We're probably going to look to hold around the 315 to 320 kilometer pace. But again, active recovery, jogging between reps, which does make it significantly harder. But let's get to the track, see what it's saying, and let's get working, lads.
Yeah, taking orders. I know about taking orders. I don't know about taking orders. My young G playing academy. Great performance. He'll do it like Trent and Kent. If them man lack, then we're taking corners. You know? Free my niggas, I miss my niggas, it's killing me slow. She wants dinner and goals, but that's so long like Trinity Road. Sweet like cinnamon roll, skin tone, glittery gold. Bro, I've been lit from college, it's common knowledge, didn't you know? I like this Serrano, but if not, I fuck with Henny. No mixer juice, I'm papoose, stuck with Remy. On the day of the party, man got deets like Uncle Temmie. Mice, talking heavy, I do my man like George and Lenny. My old thing doing alone, he threads or fuck, you must be kidding. Last week came for dicking, it's a crazy world we live in. Girls say I'm a gigolo, no piccolo, get shaved like Krillin. My life a movie is thrilling, Tom Hardy, I play the villain. Half it ends is real, and the other half is phony. They see a Lambo in Vel, don't know if it's me or Pastor Toby.
I would hate to be on the other side. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Just like that, we have made it to Birmingham. First ever Hyrox. We're quite high up here, lads, quite high. The drone floating. It's currently 4:15. Our race is obviously tomorrow. We might do a little bit of a shake-up, like an easy jog. Maybe just get some steps in. Body's feeling good. Excited, man. Excited. Yeah, we're going to stay here for the next couple of days. Enjoy it. And see where we're at. Set a benchmark, not put too much pressure on it, and then after this first one, really dial in the training, see where we're at, and then look for the fast times afterwards. But let's get it.
Let it go south, baby. Give me that cranium. This titanium. Ain't no terminal. One of the illest. Money. I wanna print it. Money.
Guys, we tried a new flavour of the bulk electrolytes.
This shit endless.
How many grams of, like, got our Weetabix, 4 little Weetabix. We got a little carton of milk. Look at this little thing. Right, lads, we got our Weetabix, just gonna eat this up. Had our electrolytes, get some carbs in. We did have like 1 slice of toast earlier.
Do it.
Alright lads, we have arrived at the venue. We're gonna be able to see what everything's saying before we do ours. We came here, plenty of time to spare, so we can look around, and yeah.
We've waited for this day. We shed some tears of love now, like a desert in the rain. When son of the dead are waking up, yeah. There's nobody like my mom. There's no place like my home since I was born. When I was young, the flavor is so strong, I've missed it so long now.
cramping everywhere. Boys, Hyrox Birmingham, first Hyrox. It's been a big build-up for this. I basically fucked it, mate. I basically fucked it. Now, do you know what? I don't want to be that guy to give excuses. Finish in time, I'm just going to get straight into it, and then we'll like debrief the race a little bit. 1:06.45. I don't want to be that guy to give excuses yet, but I'm gonna give like my side to it. And the reason why I'm a bit annoyed, and that, I think it just comes with like racing in the evenings, and just racing a Hyrox in general. I've never experienced this before through all the sims I've done. We did the Flatout event like a couple of weeks ago, which was very similar in terms of like the RPE and how difficult it was, and we didn't have this issue. But cramp city, mate. Like generally, never experienced it. On the first run, I felt my back was stiff. I don't know if any of you that train a lot, like my lower back went stiff, which I haven't had in the longest of times. That was negative sign number one. Number two is like on the second run, I started feeling my calf cramp. Like I just felt it like a real big jolt, and I was like, nah, this cannot be happening. And because this is my first time racing or doing something like this intense evening, I was like, nah, I fucked it. The fueling, I've messed up the fueling. Then on the run afterwards, the other calf started cramping. And then the second lap of that run, my left hamstring, generally I just started cramping everywhere. Then on the lunges, I've never ever had cramp in my quads. But with that being said, I don't want to give excuses, because when I see other people do it, I'm like, nah mate, you just weren't prepared. And that's all it comes down to. I obviously weren't prepared, I didn't get the fueling right. I don't know whether that was just like on the day, whether that was like the build up, maybe like my training building up to the event. But at the end of the day, it's our first Hyrox. I enjoyed it. Like the atmosphere was sick. I know a lot of people talk about like the vibe and the atmosphere at Hyrox is being around people that are obviously training towards an event, but it was actually sick. The only annoying thing is I feel like I still don't know truly where I'm at like right now, just because of the cramping. And that was the main purpose of this event, like, not to have any expectations. I'm not even that annoyed at the time. It's more the fact that I know that that's not where I'm at. Like, cramps aside, where am I actually at? I don't 100% know yet. It's hard to tell. So we're just going to have to go back to the drawing board, make sure we get the fueling right, and then we'll use Madrid, which is only a month away, to see where we're at, truly. But that being said, it was sick to experience it. Came away, sick experience. Roy behind the camera, good to catch up with him. And yeah, I feel like I'm gonna actually have to go to like a coach to really lock in like nutrition and lead into a race, because I'd never want that to happen again. Like honestly, after all the training we've done, excuses aside, it was more like that feeling when I felt myself cramping where I've never cramped before. I was like, there's no way this is happening to me. That being said, we're just going to keep training hard, get the fueling right, and then we'll see where we're really at come Madrid. We're going to make sure we get the nutrition locked in. But appreciate all of you watching, as always. Shout out to Roy for coming down, getting all the video footage for you lot as well. And yeah.